have been asked many times to explain the meaning of personal viability, because this is a concept, if you like, created by me. I don't think anyone uses it in the world, but because it's a strange concept, no one knows about it. So a lot of people ask me, what is the meaning of personal viability? How would you know who's viable and who's not viable? So that in itself is a bit of a problem for me to explain, because it's not just about being intelligent or being good in mathematics or being good at sports or whatever. So, and the other problem is, well, how do you train someone to become viable? So there's all different types of problems come when someone asks me this question, and how do I explain to them? Well, one of the best ways to explain this concept of personal viability is personal power. The personal power of a person is two parts of it. One is the character, and the other one is the competence. The character is about a person's mental capacity mainly, or those beyond it. You know, the attitude of never giving up, of continuing in the face of failure, just persistence. So that is part of the person's character, and the other part, the good character, is honesty. People who deliver what they say, what they promise, and not just talk about it, and deliver it on time. So that's part of the character of a person. Honesty and trustworthy and reliability. Because that is part of your personal power. If you're like that, it'll attract people, opportunities, and all sorts of things to you, the good things in life. The other part of personal power is competence. Do you know how to use knowledge? Do you know how to organize and use your resources, your land, your timber, your fish, or whatever resources you have, including the resources inside of you, your talent, love, faith, and what we call intangible resource. So competence is in your ability to organize and use this. And so when I start to explain personal viability, personal power, people get confused. They're starting to get confused because it's just too much for them to grasp in two words, personal viability. But now after 20 odd years, and I see that a lot of people still don't grasp it, and it's not working. They're not becoming rich. They have the knowledge of PV, but they have not become rich. So what is the problem? And this is where I started to think about working hard and working smart. Because when I was researching this whole thing to develop something for Papua New Guinea, I had to research rich people, what makes people rich and what makes people poor. And my research actually showed me that the key thing is rich people work smart and poor people work hard. They don't know how to work smart. They just work hard all their lives. So I think one of the best ways to explain personal viability is the ability to work smart. And we were discussing the two trains, the train that goes to poverty and the train that goes to prosperity. The train that goes to prosperity is called work smart, and the train that leads to poverty is work hard. You keep on working hard, you're stressed out, but you're not achieving anything. It's just work. And that is the difference between a viable person and an unviable person. Unfortunately, I don't know whether this is true or not. They say 99% of the world's population are poor and 1% are rich. And then I have also spoken to a lot of rich people, and they have a saying that 99% of the world's population were educated to work for the 1% rich. And the reason is 99% of the world's population have been taught to work from the neck downwards. And the 1% which they know how to work from the neck upwards, meaning they use their head. They're the mastermind. They organize. They use human resource. They use other things. They don't, if you know how to work smart, you don't have to work hard. You just organize other people to do this and to do that. And the more people, we talk about teamwork now. A truly rich, smart guy, they will work in teams. They will organize people to do this and that. And they just give instructions and make sure things are happening.